We got to get the screen on.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep. Holy crap.
A massive tornado, over half a mile wide, descended on the small community without mercy. Its vortex churned with blinding speed, ripping up the very soil it spun over, and turning familiar landmarks into unrecognizable piles of rubble. Then violently lifting as the roof was peeled back like a sardine can. In minutes, rain poured directly into the hallways, soaking textbooks, artwork, and the trophy cases that held decades of memories. Desks floated in muddy water, their legs tangled in the debris of fallen light fixtures and ceiling panels. Outside, school buses were shoved into fences, twisted and shattered as if they were made of plastic.
Dude, this is it's eating.
This is Dodge City looking.
Yes, sir.
Holy
I
shit.
told you. What'd I tell y'all?
Oh my God, this is the best intercept we've ever had.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Jesus.
One family, just returned from church, held each other beneath a mattress in their hallway while their roof lifted and vanished into the night. A neighbor's camper, once parked in the driveway, was found a quarter-mile away, wrapped around a tree. When the tornado finally lifted, leaving Gordon battered and broken, a bustling town nestled in the northwest corner of the state. A separate tornado formed and plowed through the city's edge, accompanied by an apocalyptic downpour of hail. Ice chunks the size of baseballs shattered car windshields, caved-in skylights. Rooftops until they resembled crushed tin. Winds gusted over 70 miles per hour, snapping tree limbs and sending them crashing into homes and blocking major roadways. One woman, sheltering with her children in a bathroom, later emerged to find their living room filled with shattered glass and 2 inches of standing water. On May 18th, 2025, a terrifying scene unfolded across eastern Colorado as a powerful line of tornadoes carved through multiple communities, leaving behind a devastating trail of destruction, chaos, and uncertainty. What began as a forecast of severe weather quickly escalated into a full-blown crisis for many residents near the Denver metro area.
Sirens going off in the town of Bandit.
Church basements filled with families clutching flashlights and cell phones, watching emergency alerts scroll by, wondering if their homes would still be standing by, mourning.
Right after this.
Yep. Oh, beautiful.
Severe storms tore across the northeastern plains by mid-morning, bringing with them a series of intense supercell systems that spawned multiple tornadoes. The storm had left a scar across the southern plains, and yet, in every battered town, people were already moving, clearing debris, patching roofs, handing out water bottles, and checking on neighbors.
Fucking tornado, man!
The towns of Aurora, Bennett, and Watkins were among the hardest hit, with several other nearby communities also impacted as the volatile weather system swept through. In Bennett, one of the most dramatic tornado events occurred. A large and violent funnel cloud remained on the ground for nearly 30 minutes, visibly carving its path across open fields and into residential zones. Shocked residents watched from basements and shelters as the tornado approached, prompting a swift and coordinated response from emergency personnel. The storm left a wide swath of destruction. Homes, barns, and businesses were battered by winds exceeding 100 miles per hour. In some cases, entire structures were ripped from their foundations.
Serious tornado.
Debris, including roofing material, tree limbs, and shattered glass, littered roads and fields across the affected region. For many residents, the tornado sirens provided only moments of warning. The storms advanced rapidly, giving families little time to prepare.
We're in the tornado! Oh, shit!
We barely made it to the basement. Confirmed tornado touchdowns were reported in several locations, including near Arapahoe Park and Manila Village in the Bennett area. Another tornado was spotted approximately 9 miles north of Strasburg, tearing through both farmland and residential areas. As the storm traveled northeast, it left behind splintered trees, damaged fences, and vehicles overturned by the force of the wind. Throughout the afternoon, the National Weather Service issued multiple tornado watches and warnings across the northeastern plains. Meteorologists closely tracked rotating storm cells and urged residents to remain alert.
Oh my God! We're in a tornado! We're literally in a fucking tornado, dude. Oh! Dude, it just crushed the crane truck. This whole place is... It might flip the truck. Oh!
As conditions remained favorable for additional tornado development. In the Blackstone community, significant damage was reported. One home lost its entire roof, while several nearby barns were reduced to little more than piles of wood and twisted metal. Especially hard hit was the area near East Smoky Hill Road and South Powhatan Road.
Watch for the power lines!
Where residents said the storm moved in fast and hit with incredible force. It felt like the house was going to explode, one survivor recounted. The storm's impact extended well beyond the ground. At Denver International Airport, air traffic was brought to a near standstill. Hundreds of flights were delayed or canceled as airlines, including Southwest and United, scrambled to adapt. A powerful storm Tuesday evening toppled trees and power lines in Ontario, where thousands remained without power Wednesday morning.
Hey, man, it's a tornado, man! We're in the tornado! Oh, shit!
Hydro One outage update indicated more than 55,000 customers were without power. The provincial utility said damaged trees on power lines and broken poles were part of the damage crews were assessing. Environment Canada had warned of damaging winds.
When I say I was just in this shit, y'all, west side, man. I'm talking about
doggone tornado just hit me, cuz. Look at the wheel.
Bring extremely windy conditions, her office said. Mayor Andrea Horwath fell on the stairs outside City Hall and was undergoing surgery for a broken wrist on Wednesday morning. Protection District reported damage to at least 19 homes under its jurisdiction. Damage assessments revealed a mix of structural issues, ranging from torn-off siding and broken windows to complete roof collapses. Emergency crews asked residents to steer clear of impacted zones to allow rescue and recovery operations.
Oh my God! You're coming inside.
Horwath was also being assessed for other injuries, including an elbow fracture and a leg injury, the Post said. Tuesday's storm arrived about a month after a severe ice storm caused sweeping damage in Ontario and parts of Quebec. Thousands of people in Ontario, especially in cottage country, experienced prolonged power outages as a result. Initial estimates show the ice storm caused $342 million in insured damage, the Insurance Bureau of Canada said in a news release Wednesday. Severe weather meteorologist with Environment and Climate Change Canada said. Then a line of thunderstorms associated with a strong cold front came through between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., and those storms brought even stronger winds with gusts likely between 90 kilometers per hour and 100 kilometers per hour. In 2025, nature unleashed a terrifying fury. Dozens of powerful tornadoes and violent storms tore across the central United States, carving a deadly path through multiple states. The storms left families shattered, communities devastated, homes reduced to rubble, and a death toll that tragically climbed to 28. Forever changing the lives of countless people across the region. Among the hardest hit were the states of Kentucky, Missouri, Kansas, and Colorado, each facing a unique and heartbreaking chapter in this widespread disaster. Stay with us till the end of the video to watch the full impact of these disasters. Flattening neighborhoods, scattering debris for miles, and leaving first responders struggling to navigate roads blocked by fallen trees and wreckage. At least 19 lives were lost in Kentucky. Despite the chaos, volunteers rushed in from neighboring counties with supplies and chainsaws, determined to help their neighbors recover. Which was battered by intense winds and flying debris. Entire neighborhoods were torn apart, leaving fields scattered with wood, insulation, and broken lives. Was caught off guard on Sunday, May 18th, by a string of dangerous storms. At least 4 tornadoes touched down across Adams, Arapahoe, and Elbert counties, causing widespread destruction. near the towns of Bennett and Elizabeth. Entire homes were ripped from their foundations, trees snapped, and power lines pulled down. Dozens of homes were damaged or destroyed, though thankfully no fatalities have been reported so far. In the chaos, families described hiding in basements as the howling wind battered their homes above. And all across the region, people held their breath. For those in the direct path, it was over in minutes. While the state is no stranger to spring storms, this level of tornado activity so close to populated areas left many shaken. Emergency services responded quickly, conducting search and rescue operations. Over 46 million people from North Texas to the southern Great Lakes are at risk of tornadoes, hurricane-force winds, heavy rain, and large hail, according to the Storm Prediction Center, which issued an enhanced risk warning for the large swath of the country. Tornado watches were active Wednesday across multiple states, including Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois, according to the National Weather Service, and ensuring displaced families had food, water, and shelter. The resilience of these communities was clear, as neighbors began helping one another clear debris and salvage what little they could. Beyond these core states, the storm system showed no mercy. Virginia reported 2 tornado-related deaths as powerful winds toppled trees and tore through small communities. Tulsa area television station says a radar-confirmed tornado touched down near Whirlpool at 76th Street North and Highway 75. The tornado reportedly continued northeast toward 86th and Memorial before crossing over Highway 169 and moving to Highway 20. The Oklahoma City Metro and Central Oklahoma are clear from severe storms after being dropped from the tornado watch. Storms, however, continue to move past Seminole and into eastern Oklahoma. Meteorologist Jonathan Condor says the storms are moving fast with 60 miles per hour winds and 1-inch hail. He added that he does not see a lot of rotation with these storms. Crews are working to restore power to an intersection in northwest Oklahoma City. The outage is at the intersection of Northwest 23rd Street and Robinson Avenue. OGE System Watch reports that more than 3,600 customers are without power, with the hardest hit areas being Midwest City, 687 outages, Shady Point, 557 outages, Oklahoma City, 526 outages, and more, 465 outages.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.